Here we are, Valentine's weekend, though.
A Valentine's Day weekend.
Valentine's Day weekend. We are here, girl.
You feeling love in the air?
No. No, I'm not feeling love in the air right now, unfortunately, you know. But we're going to get into that a little bit later. Yeah, you want to just go
Let's
in.
just dog.
You just want to go in. What's that? I'm just trying to die. Honey, we are here, girl. ToniSteelz Bri.
Yes, hola, ¿cómo están?
Yes, we are outside. This is so cool, man. I'm so excited. You know what I mean? This is a new platform, a new way, a new thing for me. You know what I'm saying? I've done radio before, but you know, being able to create this podcast and produce it and have you be here with me. Yeah, we are outside. Episode number 1.
I'm happy.
Episode number 1. Yeah, this is pretty dope. So, girl, you already know we are out here to just talk about all things girl. You know what I'm saying? All the things a girl deal with, go through, you know, have going on in their life, trying to achieve love, friendships, family, all that good stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, everything surrounding.
Everything surrounding. So what's up, Bri?
Well, you know, I shaved my mustache for y'all
You
today.
know what? I ain't even mad.
You know what I'm saying? Anything to give a little sex appeal.
Yeah, you know what I mean? I ain't mad.
Yeah, but I'm feeling good. You know, the family is good. And, you know, oddly enough, I'm actually interviewing this week for work.
Oh, okay. What you interviewing for? Like, what do you...
like some operations positions and I'm trying to do some like customer experience leadership work.
Okay.
Trying to do some
and like what
executive
field?
Assistant work.
Is it a specific field or it doesn't matter?
Well, I guess I got a little spoiled with like working in tech companies because it's just the benefits, the environment, all the perks. It's just, and the pace. Do you know what I mean? I really like that, but I'm pretty open at this point. I just wanted to put my resume out there and see what happens. And I am a nervous wreck. Yeah.
It's been a while, right, since you've been outside in the workforce. Are you looking to be stationary or are you looking to work remote? Like, how are you looking?
Well, I was hoping for like either remote or hybrid, you know. But if the situation is good enough, I'll go in every day if it comes to that, you know. Okay.
So the last were you doing like executive assistant work in your last position or?
No. My last position was like a customer support with at a tech company. I'm not gonna get into the name of the tech company, but and that was great. You know, the pay was decent. Well, at the time, the pay was good.
What you mean when you say customer support? What exactly is that?
It's basically like email and live chat where people are literally just clicking like chat now kind of thing. Like,
okay.
Let me get some support.
Like how I do when I go to my bank or when I go to Verizon.
Yeah,
I'm like, wait, hold up, these charges don't seem right.
Yeah, the person who's behind it, you think it's a robot.
Yeah, sometimes I'll be cursing the chat people out. Sometimes I curse them out.
Let me tell you, they cuss me out. And like I can clearly tell that they don't get it. I'm like, girl, if you knew what I was doing back here, I got a bag of Cheetos and I'm here laughing at you, love. But, you know, I'm going to help you. I'm going to make sure you get through.
And that's the thing. You never know who you're talking to. It could be somebody who actually know you. Like, look at this bitch. Bitch, shut the fuck up.
That's kind of happened before.
I know that's what they be wanting to say. Like, shut the fuck up.
People get all emotional and it be men. And I'll click on the product. I don't want to get into what the product is. I might give it away. Well, it was a website, right? So I'll click on the website to see what they're selling or whatever the case may be, try to help them out or whatever it is their concern is. And it's very machismo, man. You know what I mean? But in his feelings, like his feelings are very much hurt.
Cussing you out,
cussing me out in his feelings. You know what? And I was like, okay, like all right, honey. You know,
okay, so customer support, I've done, well, we called it customer service. You know, when I did customer service work, I did so many damn jobs in my life that don't make no sense.
I feel like we relate in that way.
A whole lot.
You helped me to not feel bad about that part of myself. Because
no, I'm just finding my way.
Let me tell you something.
Just finding my way, you know? Like, hey, it is what it is, you know? But thankfully, the last, few years, I've been able to just sustain, thank God, you know. So, yeah, I mean, and I'm still finding my way, even in that, I'm still finding my way. But hey, here we are.
I feel like we're creatives, and I think that we're supposed to be in creative fields. And I find every job I get is just a means of supporting my well-being, so that I can pursue whatever else it is.
And it helps in your creative life as well. You know, it helps in giving you some type of discipline. You know, in some way, some responsibility. You know, especially knowing what you want to do. So you know, at some point, you have to sustain yourself in some way. You know? But yeah, it helps build character.
It does. Oh my God, I've learned major lessons about dealing with authority, about how to back yourself up, about how to self-advocate, because I was very much, I didn't understand. I thought I did. I really thought I was very much, you know, the person who would stand up for herself and knew how to have those kinds of conversations with authority figures, especially authority figures that don't look like me, you know what I mean? And I did not. I had it all wrong. I had to learn from scratch, like how to deal with certain people. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, and it's boy, that's a thing within itself, because everybody's so different.
Yeah.
You know, but yet the same. It's very interesting. Yeah. It's a thin line between that. You know?
Yeah.
So yeah, that's a lot. Once you're able to deal with different characters and personalities, I think
that's the key.
Actually become a whole person. You know? Like,
yes. I done had some bosses that were literally, I would go home like crying. Like, is it me? Is something wrong with me?
So you looking to stay in the web world, software? What was it?
Tech. Let me tell you what I did on this interview. I was like, oh God, when I got out the interview, I was like, that was so dumb. I referred to the company as Juicy. I was like,
you used the word juicy?
I literally told the lady, the company's like... And I think that's my problem, is that as a really authentic person who just kind of expresses, who I am just kind of flows out of me, you know what I mean? Trying to cap that, or trying to, there's another word for it, but basically like manipulating
the situation,
my expression, so that way, you know what I mean? It can be received in the best possible way early on, because I'm the kind of person I have to let myself out over time, because I can't just come out as me.
Right.
First things first. It's outrageous to people.
Right.
And so I'm talking to this lady, the recruiter, and she's like, so tell me a little bit about yourself, and and I started off, well, I started off talking about, just expressing how I was actually really interested in this company. Like, I loved what they stood for. I loved what they had, what the product was. And, the new setup, all of that. I was enthusiastic about it. And so the best word to come up with is like, this is really juicy. Like, for lack of a better word or term.
That's what you say. For lack of a better word or term.
Yeah,
okay.
It's juicy. With that little...
She probably was like,
and as you talk...
This is not a better term. That's hilarious.
You know when you're talking and like you catch yourself saying some dumb shit,
and you just keep going because
Lord, I had to stick it. I just had to stick it.
We just gonna bring this home.
And sis ain't never get back to me, so that's one.
That is hilarious.
That's one.
She's probably like, that's one for the books.
Yeah, I could imagine she probably picked up and was like, where you slack your buddy, like, this girl just called the company Juicy.
Like, oh my God, what makes us juicy? Lord. That is hilarious.
Yeah, but that was my lead up to the Valentine's Day weekend.
I hear you. My lead up to Valentine's Day weekend was so foolish. Like, I don't know. Sometimes I just be feeling like I be having such highs and then I be having such lows. And just the dumbest things be happening to me. Or I be just going through or doing to myself. But yeah, this coming to Valentine's Day weekend was very, very interesting. But, at the same time, like, I'm chilling. I'm good. I'm having a good time. I'm enjoying myself. So I'm not going to let it get me down because, tomorrow's another day.
Okay.
Tomorrow's another day. You know what I'm saying? But, yeah, I didn't know it was Super Bowl. Today was a Super Bowl.
Yeah, today.
I had no idea.
Yeah.
But yeah,
it's not giving what it used to give as far as like
it's
the Super Bowl lead up,
not.
because I feel like everybody used to talk about it.
That's a fact. It was a thing.
It was, right?
It was a thing. I'm not gonna say back in my day or back in my time because I'm still
in the prom. I know that.
I'm still at my prom. I'm still 16. So yeah, but It definitely was a thing.
Yeah.
I remember I used to have Super Bowl parties.
Really?
You know? So,
you did wings? Did you make wings?
I did stuff.
I'm a fan of the wings.
You know what I'm saying? I did stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I did wings. I did chicken salad. I remember Cha-Cha. She said Cha-Cha. She was we did it together.
That's cool.
So yeah, we Super Bowl was definitely a thing, but the Traff was the one that reminded me today. Like, today is Super Bowl.
Y'all, let's go get wings. Y'all, let's go to a bar and go get wings.
Yeah, whatchamacallit. I believe him and his people was doing something later.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, we could possibly stop by or whatever, show our face. Shouts to Trav, for the streets will be coming soon.
Yes.
Y'all make sure y'all follow For the Streets on Instagram, but that'll be coming soon too. But we're gonna talk a little bit more about that later. But yeah, it is Valentine's Day weekend. Valentine's Day used to be a big deal. I used to get so many gifts.
Really? Wait, seriously?
Seriously. I used to get gifts, balloons,
The big teddy bears? You ever had the giant teddy bears?
Earrings, rings,
I know that's
jewelry
right.
stuff. I ain't get shit in a long time. You know what I'm saying?
Why do you think that? Why
kiss.
is that? Like why is that?
I don't know. What I've been realizing about myself is like I like to actually spend a lot of time alone. I'm not a clingy girl or girlfriend, so I'm okay with having my space. And I think I need to find somebody who's okay with
like
that. You know what I'm saying? Who's okay with that? Yeah.
Do you find that like? Do you find that guys feel like you need, like, you don't need them? Or maybe that might translate into, like, maybe you don't want them as much as they would hope?
Yeah. Yeah, I believe that. And that's not necessarily the case. I just, I just grown to love my space. You know what I'm saying? My time alone. I like the fact that I got my own thing going on. You know what I'm saying? And I would appreciate somebody who got their own thing going on, and then we can get together and do our thing, and then your thing, and then my thing. Like, you know what I'm saying? But I'm not really clingy in that way. So I think that's an issue, and I think I just haven't been dating people who understands me.
Okay.
Who wants to understand me?
That's huge.
Yeah, So is that. Because I'm playful at the same time. I'm very, I'm very loving. I'm very affectionate. I'm all of that. But I need to find somebody who's okay with all of me.
Space. Yeah, including that space. Yeah.
Right, So, yeah, that's the thing. Damn, did I just tell the world I'm single?
You sure did. Sure did. Well, that's a little alley hoop out there. Somebody could go and lay it off.
I'm outside. So, yeah, what about you, honey? What about you? I mean, you are newly, like...
I'm
a new mom.
Yeah. I have a fresh family now. We were talking about Valentine's Day because my partner he don't do Valentine's Day. He's very much a Caribbean man. Yeah.
And not to even cut you off, I'm sorry, because I'm definitely cutting you off. But
What's your thought?
I know that a lot of, I think the meaning behind Valentine's Day is one thing. According to, the reports, is that it was about a massacre. So it wasn't really about love. And Caribbean man, listen, my brothers,
What were
they
like?
Damaged like Valentine's Day for us. They told us that Cupid was running around shooting people in the butt. that it was a gay holiday. You know what I'm saying?
My God.
So it kind of ruined Valentine's Day for us as we was getting older. Like,
oh my God.
You know what I'm saying? Something we was like looking forward to as teenagers and young girls. It became as we got older. It was just like, you ruined it for me.
Damn.
But I don't know. It's a thing, I guess, with, like...
But guys?
Guys or, West Indian,
Caribbean.
Caribbean men.
Yeah.
I guess it is a thing.
Yeah. I definitely I was pulling teeth on that one. I was like, so Valentine's Day, like, are you gonna...
So, no, he's not with it.
And he was like, well, yeah, if you want to go somewhere, go and eat.
He's not with it.
I'm like, all right. And then...
I wonder why. What is it?
I think that holidays in general, he's just opposed to. Like, he just doesn't care for. And he finds them to be very, like, sheep mentality kind of things where, people are putting all their energy and time into something that isn't even really from them or about them. You know what I mean? Like, it's not.
I can agree with
your
that.
idea. Like, you just doing what everybody else is doing because everybody else is doing it, kind of thing.
As I get older, I agree more with that. Like, okay, this is really not. You know what I'm saying? It's really not that serious. I agree as I get older. But, I mean, to each their own, I guess, you know?
Yeah, I love to celebrate. I'm like, if the people celebrating something, let's do it too. Like, let's celebrate. You don't want to celebrate? Come on. They got a prefix menu at such and such restaurant.
You know what? The prefix is always about food. At the end of the day.
Listen, always about. And oh God, we do really bad at restaurants together. We do so bad. Because, you know, he's fine with where he is with food and things like that. He's completely comfortable. He like his oxtail rice and peas, you know what I mean? Or a steamed fish. He's, you know, and a rice and peas, a potato salad. He's very fine there, and he loves that. You know what I mean?
Going outside of that is nice.
Yeah, he's like, why? And then when we do it, and I'll get him to do it, whatever I present better be fucking... It
top tier.
What? This got to be master chef level food, like, because he gonna say something, you know. So we got to the point where I was like, "Fuck it, we're just doing Red Lobster. I don't give a fuck about any of this shit."
Hilarious.
Yeah, he's
hilarious.
Like, you want to do it? If you going to Red Lobster, we going to Red Lobster.
I've never actually ate at Red Lobster.
What?
Not
you never had little cheddar biscuits?
I mean, I had the biscuits, but like a meal there. Not really big into like seafoods and stuff, and I know they have other foods here, but so it's like, but the biscuits, the salad, but yeah, I never actually ate at Red Lobster. Me and Tracy used to go there. Shout out to Tracy. We used to go there to get the biscuits. Let's go buy some biscuits and keep it moving.
I had a Jamaican friend that used to demand to the waiter. Let me tell you, she did not fucking play with service workers. She was actually horrible, but she demanded that he bring out some biscuits. He said, she dumped the basket of biscuits in like a little napkin, threw it in her purse, and was like, bring me the next basket.
You know what? You know what? So we didn't sit down to get the biscuits. We just went to the takeout part.
And then we were able to eat from the biscuit.
Hilarious.
A friend of my grandmother did that too at her graduation. I'm not going to say her name yet because I asked you if you want to be mentioned, but that was fun. Shout out to her grandmother.
I like to go to restaurants to get like the dishes, the what you call it, the silverware, the plates.
Wait, you go to restaurants and you take the plates?
What?
I
went to this spot. I don't even remember the name of the spot, but it was a seafood spot in like Bay Ridge kind of area, and they had some nice dishes. When I tell you the dishes was,
and they was like the heavy dish.
What?
Like, you know what I'm talking about?
The heavy dish, girl. I got a couple of those in my cabinet. I was like, I am definitely these are not going back.
Oh shoot!
Don't worry, I'll wash them when I get home. I'll wash them when I get home, and sure enough, I took the damn dishes with me. I like to get dishes. I like to get the mugs. Like, you know, the mason jars.
Okay.
Yeah, let me get that. Yeah, I'm gonna take that with me.
I'm here for the mason jars.
I've been to there was this restaurant I went to in Atlantic City, and they had the mules.
What is that? Mules?
The cups. That keep the stuff cold.
Okay,
yeah. What? I was like, let me get yours. I'm gonna take yours.
I'm done. That's funny.
Yeah, so I got some nice little, silverware.
Your memorabilia.
You know what I mean?
Well, you know what? You know what I was thinking about too? Like best and worst dates. What if you can think of like what was the best and or the worst date that you've been on?
I could think of one of my worst dates. Probably my only worst date, but the best date? I've been on some nice dates, but they wasn't like, ooh, So I wouldn't say I had a best date, but my worst date I went on was, I dated this guy before. Yeah, I dated before. Some years went by, we had linked up again, or whatever. We started dating again. Well, we wasn't dating again. We was actually just going on a date. And this is when BBQs was like the biggest thing. popping.
Okay, with the big bulldog, the bulldog drink.
It was a thing. It was still new, you know, and, you know, people was going there on dates. So we went to BBQ. It was cool. I noticed that he had ordered, like, a lot of chicken. And I was like, damn, like, this was a lot of chicken.
And them is big-ass wings, them BBQ wings.
So I was like, you want to eat all of that? And he was like, yeah, I'm hungry. He
fucked
ate
all the wings up?
He fucked all the wings up. So I was just like, damn, nigga, you hungry?
He was hungry.
Like, what?
Oh.
You ain't eat all day? Like... And it turned me on because I was like, I can't even eat my
food.
Yes, I'm that serious. I couldn't even eat my food because I was just like, ew.
What?
Like,
Really?
Yeah, ew. Like, that was a lot.
What? Was he like a big guy?
No, he wasn't.
He was
a small guy. He was tall.
And he just put them things away and he was done.
Yeah, you know, and I was just like, I'm good. I'm not even hungry.
That's crazy how that was a turn off.
So we leave out of there. We walk in. You know, BBQ's is on 42nd. So we walk in. We get to 9th Avenue. You know, he smoke. I smoke. So we go to sit at one of these steps over there, buildings over there, and roll up. So, you know, he crushing. He's starting to roll, and like he kind of like. Yeah, like, you know, it's looking like he about to topple over or whatever. So I'm like, yo, you all right? He's like, I'm good.
Like heroin addict, like tip? Like, you know what I'm talking about?
So I'm good, right? He's like, so I'm good. And I'm like, all right, okay. Like, you look like, you know, maybe you ate too much. You know, that's what I'm thinking. Like, you ate too much or whatever, right? He was like, yeah, my stomach feeling a little crazy right now. I might as well, like, then he just toppled over. Like, he just fell over, rolled down the fucking steps.
No, down the steps?
Dead ass.
Oh my God.
So I was like, oh shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm scared. I'm nervous. I'm scared. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? Because I'm telling you, like, I was looking at him like, this nigga look like, is he going to faint? He going to throw up? Like, what's going on? I'm thinking he ate too much.
Oh my God. No.
So I get that, mind you, I'm dressed.
The nigga down the stairs.
The nigga, he rolled down the stairs. Like, the nigga toppled over and rolled. And there was a few stairs, you know what I'm saying? Wow. Nigga toppled over and rolled down the stairs. No, just like, yo, what the fuck? Now, mind you, I'm dressed and shit. Heels on.
Okay,
Like, I'm not. You know, like, no.
You had to go pick him up?
Yes. Yes. And I'm over here trying to drag his ass back to the steps. And I'm like, can somebody help me? Help me. The fuck? Somebody help me. People just walking by, looking
Very
at
New York City. Very New York City.
So here I am, like, faking the whole Heimlich thing, trying to get this nigga back to life.
God, what?
This nigga finally get back to life and shit, right? He, you know, coughing up or whatever. So he was like, damn. Like, so I'm like, you all right? Everything all right with you? And he was like, no, I'm good. I think I might have ate too much or whatever. He was like, but I'm good. I just need some water. Got him some water. He drank the water. We went back to sit down or whatever. So he light the blunt and started smoking it. So I'm just looking at him like, what the fuck was that? You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck was that? What just happened?
That's too casual. That is way too casual.
So he was like, you want to smoke? And I was like, nah, he passed out.
Did he drink
all
like
the way.
water? Like, did he drink anything? Like,
he drank the water after I gave it to him. Yeah.
Okay, did he drink anything when y'all was there? Or did he have like a liquor?
He had a liquor. He had one of those drinks.
He was probably dehydrated.
Yeah, one of those drinks. No, he was definitely on heroin. He was definitely on heroin. As we got up, once we sat there, he smoked a little or whatever, we sat there because I was like, you need a little minute. Yeah. It was a nice summer day, too. It was actually a nice
This is so wild altogether.
You need a little fucking minute, right?
Yeah.
And you fucking laughing. We wound up going to the hospital that night. Yeah, that nigga was on fucking drugs. Bitch, I was going so fucking fast.
He must have lit that door in the bathroom.
Going so fucking fast. He must have been lit before he got to me. You know what I'm saying? Before we actually met.
Heroin makes people hungry?
I'm assuming so. Like, I don't know.
That's
but he was
crazy.
He was done.